Welcome in to the blockchain basement. I am the Druth, and make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. We just crossed over 64,000. We're at 64,100 subscribers. Shout out to every single one of the channel members signing up here. It's $1.25 a week to get the deepest crypto alpha out there on the internet. Make sure you're subscribed and becoming a member. Click that little join membership right there, and you can become part of the community. And also make sure you're trading with me on 2bit. We have a link down in the description of this video. Use code BASEMENT and get trading with us on 2bit. If you're new to crypto, click this video right here. It gives you all the details on how to buy crypto and how to get in to this incredible Bitcoin bull market that's on its way. And that's what the title of this video is today. I'm going to go over Bitcoin's insane bull market that we are knocking at the door of, and look at our price predictions for 2025 and beyond as things start to heat up. And as you can see from overall crypto markets, we have some insane gainers, 1,462% up on Peanut the Squirrel. The chaos to crypto has returned, and Bitcoin in beautiful fashion is tapping at the door of $90,000 once again. But there is so much more to the tale of this important price level for Bitcoin, and I'm going to show you today the historical context of how Bitcoin is likely to act over the course of 2025. First and foremost, let's dive into the price. As of recording this video right now, we are sitting at $90,100. I did set up my trade setup just a few hours ago, looking for this washout. I am giving daily trade setups in our Discord. So if you're not a member of the channel, you're not getting access to the OG chat in Discord. But if you do sign up, you get access to that. You get all my trade setups. You could account this nasty little wick and a nice little upswing right there. But without further ado, let's look at the overall Bitcoin bull market. Where are we headed, folks? Let's check it out. Currently, this is on the daily time frame. Bitcoin looking like it wants to take a little bit of a haircut, right? Looks like it wants to look as fantastic as me with my poorly cut hair, right? It wants to look good. But let's take a look at the forest of the trees to really give you a deeper analysis on where this price action is likely going. Now, price often moves in the pattern of a Fibonacci sequence. It's an incredible design for overall price fluctuations on retracements and upswings for assets, especially Bitcoin. And I'm going to show you how this tool is so insanely powerful for what we're looking at right now. Now, first and foremost, we're going to head on over to our current situation, our current graph. This is our current bull market. I'll move my head out of the way so you can get a clear view of what I'm talking about here. So the previous all-time high is the beginning of this Fibonacci sequence. It comes in at right around $69,200. If you want to be, a stoner, I guess you could call it 69,420. It goes all the way down to this level here at $15,595. That was the bottom over this current bull market series. Now, what we're experiencing right now is a upswing back to previous all-time highs, but there is been some chop here, and this has been pretty scary for people that have been kind of new to crypto, seeing this insane chop back and forth within this range. But you have to keep in mind, this is between the 0.786 and the 1 level. This is trying to reclaim that previous all-time high, and historically, this has always been a battle. Now, we're 2 weeks in to this upswing through the current Fibonacci sequence, which is 1 to 1.618. And we are 2 weeks, 2 candles in. This is exactly what it looked like. This is exactly what it looks like. I want you to remember how this looks as we move forward to the next graph. This graph is the previous bull market. Okay, so we have our previous all-time high coming in at $19,700. You go down, you sell off, you go to the bear market. All the people say it's a scam, everything's over, it's never coming back, right? And then you have the resurgence, the great resurgence. And now this time frame spent much less time consolidating. What actually we see on this graph is a much longer time consolidating, but we accomplished this previous all-time high well ahead of schedule in terms of 4-year cycle theory. So as we back up, 2020 to 2021 bull market special. This was a little bit of a chop. we reclaim these all-time high levels, and then we get to fight through this Fibonacci sequence, which again is a 1 to 1.618 sequence. And look at this incredible data, folks. So it's weekly candles you're looking at here. 1, 2, 3 weekly candles is all it takes to break above that sequence entirely. And now what we did is we overshot this sequence. Let's see, I believe it's about 16%, right at about 16.2%. And then you fall back down to that same level of sequence to prove it as support before price can continue on upwards. Now we back up. You're like, okay, great. So you have 2 points of data that kind of look similar. Let's look at it more. So this is the previous bull market to the one I just showed you. Okay, we're looking at all three previous bull markets lined up on a Fibonacci sequence. If you really zoom it down, this is all three of these price action history data graphs laid out in a row. So let's zoom in to this way back time frame, which begins in 2013. You have the all-time high once again coming in. It looks like it was November, December of 2013. You accomplished an all-time high price for Bitcoin of $1,164. Must have been nice, right? I'll get my face out of the way so you can see this a little bit clearer. Then you fall back down. You have the massive sell-off. You have everyone in mainstream media calling it a scam. All the people with weak hands giving up on the technology, and then the great resurgence once again. And again, you see the chop here between the 786 fib and the 1. This is reclaiming previous all-time highs. And once it gets past this moment, it only takes, again, just a few weeks to blast through this entire sequence. Here, you have 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks is all it takes to break over the sequence of 1 to 1.618. And then, again, you overshoot it. Now, let's check out how much we overshot this previous time frame, right at about 6%. Come back down just a hair into that Fibonacci sequence to prove it as support. And honestly, you get some serious chop proving that support before price continues upwards. And we all know it was history from there on out. Bitcoin went on to rally from this previous all-time high of $1,100 all the way up to $17,000 to $19,000 at its all-time high. So there you have it. That is the Bitcoin bull market in a nutshell in nearly 5 minutes. I wonder if we're close here, but now I'm going to give you my price prediction according to this specific data history on where Bitcoin is likely to end up at its all-time high in 2025 at the blow-off peak of this current bull cycle. Let's take a look, folks. So I go here. Let's see here. Excuse me. I've been working hard getting over sickness here. So this is the overall sequence. And as you can see, each single time we break into that 3.618 to 4.236 range on our previous bull markets. This time, we have the velocity and the strong potential to end up breaking over $210,000 as the bottom end of this Fibonacci sequence. And guess where the top comes in at this Fibonacci sequence for Bitcoin. And this is my Bitcoin top price range that I'm looking for in 2025, between $210,000 all the way on up to $244,000. There you have it. That's what I'm looking for this Bitcoin mega cycle that we're all experiencing right now. Make sure you're locked in. Make sure to take advantage of our code BASE20 and click the link in the description to get your own Arculus cold storage wallet and keep your Bitcoin safe. Become your own bank. Experience the immense power that Bitcoin can bring to your life and your family's life and change your financial future right now. Thank you very much for tuning in to the Blockchain Basement. I'm the Druth, and I'll see you soon.